The first suggested channel is RTSCOH rebroadcast SNF S03E02G2P2 for Japanese. Is the broadcast live? Anybody hear me yet? Alright, cool. We're fast forwarding back to 340. My deepest apologies. We had a computer lockup. What are you going to do? PCs lock up sometimes. Long live esports. It's no big deal. A little bit of patience. And here we're back. Check it out. We are back. We'll be at 340 in the replay. For any of you doing it some old-fashioned way, listening to audio, and you're in-game on your own, pause at 340. All right, Pez is paused. Bio's paused. You ready, Bio? You ready, Pez?
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, everybody's ready. We're going to unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, that was a little hiccup, but we're back. Never fear. All right, thanks for sticking around. Hey, our viewers went from 400 to 408 in that time. I think we should have more lockup crashes.
The enemy advances.
All right, Bio, where were we?
Let's see. Seb just finished making his machine gun heading north, so he might be challenging this engineer squad, capping the munitions, but there's a bit of action in the middle with a flamer and a Volk, challenging 2 rifle squads and an engineer.
And look, he must have seen that mine go down. He's trying to blind burn it, but his first attempt failed. He needed to go a little bit deeper. I wonder if he'll make another attempt. That's always interesting. When you know a mine is somewhere, it's still really difficult to actually get it to light up and burn it if you can't really target anything, and you're just like attacking ground. Well, now the flamers have to retreat, so now it'll be even trickier. But let's see if Seb can just remember not to go over to that location with any infantry, any precious units. So here we see a bike coming in from the north. We didn't see any bikes last game. So there's one American squad behind Wehrmacht lines up in the north, and it's interesting that Seb didn't go try to deal with that, but he wanted to get his MG into the center as quickly as possible. And this is going to be a bit of a surprise for Wu, I believe. And look at Seb sneaking that MG forward. It's like he wants to get behind these rifles, and let's see where he's going to go. Oh, I thought he might go for the house to the left of the church, but he's going to play it safe and work behind his bike and try to get some fire in on these guys. But they're all in green cover. They could have stayed there for a while. They're going to back off. They see the MG. They're going to back off, backpedal a bit. And I guess the bike is going to be charged with getting rid of these rascally engineers. But it's not going to be any easy task when they're sitting behind green cover in a haystack there.
Yeah, I like what Wu did. You know, he saw the machine gun. He's like, okay, this isn't an engagement that's going to go well. I'll back up a bit. Goes back to the graveyard behind heavy cover and one hiding behind the church. So could time a possible flank if needed. So yeah, he's playing conservative.
Here comes the bike. He's seeing what these rifles are doing. Why are you guys hiding behind that church? Don't you want to come and fight? Here we go, let's fight. Now he's going to go back with his guys. The MG is moving. And the Wehrmacht are pushing forward. Those flamers are a big threat. You don't want to be caught behind green cover with flamers anywhere nearby. Wu does have a rifle squad by the tree in the south that could set up some kind of flank. They're kind of in the famous church blind spot. If they moved toward the church, they might be able to get into its blind spot. But look at all those Volks covering in the graveyard, and look at this MG firing from the rear. Uh-oh, Wu is getting pushed back systematically here by Seb's bike, double Volk, flamer MG, and look, he's just tearing through the middle. It's so quick. Okay, we got bars now. That'll give the rifles a better chance to defend themselves. And look, immediately you see the backs, the Volks backing off a little bit, but look at this here. Seb has a sniper, and the sniper is a great counter for bars. He's starting to pick them off. Now he's picking off flamers. Whoa, boy, flamers against flamers, church on church. Whoa, American flamers flank the MG, though. The bike is coming to save its butt. There are bars flanking around from the north. That MG is going to have to fully retreat. Now the flamers from the church are laying in on those bars. There's bullets, burning oil everywhere. A damaged engine on the bike. Bars just barely retreat from the center. There's 4 men left. There's a Volk squad that's dangerously low. They're annihilated. Bars coming from all the way around the north side of the church to get in here and work on these folks. Somehow the sniper is still in front of the allies. The allies are going to come back now. This bike has still got a damaged engine. This flavor's like, I got too much work to do. There's guys everywhere. The sniper finally retreats. I think that bike's going to buy it, but hopefully the sniper will, yes, get a decent retreat path. He'll go north instead of through the middle. That would have signed his death fate. But he'll go north, and he is going to get away. But really nice flanking counter, old school flank play from Wu. Beautiful.
I'm surprised Wu didn't actually run over this mine that's at the door of the church. I mean, if he runs over those with the current health of his rifles, they would have been completely annihilated, no doubt. So yeah, whether he runs into that mine and it costs him dearly is yet to be seen. But I'm still wondering to see how Seb has not teched to tier 2 and he's seen the bars, and if there's no tier 2 up now, it has to be tier 3. That's the next logical step, unless he's doing a super extended tier 1 before tier 3. But overall, Seb has just been pushed back at the moment. You know, he still has his fuel outside his base, which is the most important thing about Wehrmacht on this map. So he's still in this, like, he's lost a bike and a Volk, so he is slightly behind at the moment.
Yeah, losing that Volk squad was big. You never want to lose a whole infantry squad. And there you go. You see the rifles eat that mine. And, you know, they only lost 2 guys, so it's not that bad. As long as they are able to retreat before they get annihilated, that would be fine. And just the tempo in these games, in Game 1 and in Game 2, these guys move so fast. They're able to move their entire combined arms army and just push really quickly. And that's a tempo that I just feel like from last comparison to last Sunday night fights, that these guys sort of push harder and faster, and it's almost like they play riskier, you know, because we saw at first it looked like Seb was just making an incredible push off there, and then Wu just came with this counter flank that wiped Seb off the map.
Yeah, I mean, bars in general are riskier. You know, it leaves you open to a Puma rush that can leave you really open to all sorts of attack. And if you try and get the AT guns out, you know, he already has Nebels available and Stugs to counter M8s and stuff. So, you know, you really don't want to end up in that situation. But Seb is just finishing up, taking up to tier 3 now. So, yeah, but the motor pool is up in time, so then it won't be too much of a problem.
Yeah, we got a triage center, we got a motor pool building right now, and every once in a while I look over the chat and, like, man, what happened to all the good spirits? We're just getting trolled crazily all the time by all these guys in chat. But say, yo, we're up here and you're out there, what up? Anyway, I am watching you guys, and I'm going to start calling you out by name if I have to. I got my peoples. They'll take care of you people in there. I'll ban you all guys and be nice. Anyway, so, yeah. We got 2 rifles now covering the center. We got a bunch of mines. Ooh, here's mines getting swept. That's always nice to see.
We have defused the mines as ordered. We're taking too much fire! Brave work, children!
And once again, here it comes. Wu's coming from the north. He's coming from the south. He's got guys. Now, it's interesting that Seb positioned his MG south of the graveyard there, so that cuts off that avenue. But look at these rifles. They went right up the middle, and they got through. And so no bunker for Seb. Retreat for the sniper, and the MG in the north is also smart to retreat. Now, this MG in the south, he tries to backpedal, but just as he moves, here comes flamers and bars. Wu is just pushing Seb all over the map. And if those flamers can get close, and Seb knew it, he was in trouble in that house, and that's just a complete retreat from the center. Now, it's going to be difficult for these Volks to survive the retreat. Here comes the first gauntlet. The Volks trying to run through 2 bar squads. These are full 6-man squads. Volk squad down. MG's turn. MG down. Huge wins for Americans there. 2 annihilated units. Beautiful retreat cut off by Wu.
That was spectacular flanking. I mean, yeah. What can I say? It's such an aggressive play by Wu, and look, even then he's laying more mines behind the squad that's capping the strap point. So yeah, as soon as he takes ground, oh, and he takes out the mine sweeper as well, which just makes those mines that he just laid even more powerful now.
The enemy advances.
And while all this was going on, there's a rifle squad in the north that took Seb off of his fuel, and Seb's just got nothing but that 1 ammo point coming in. He does get a Puma out, but this Puma and the sniper just got so much work to do. they're like, those mines don't quite finish by the rifles, but there are engineers laying there's just mines everywhere. Boom, there goes one right then. The sniper was lucky that it didn't get him. It killed 2 Volks guys and put the rest on their bellies. And, you know, the M8 is out. He's got his skirts on. He's ready to fight that Puma. Let's go.
Ooh, Seb is making another sniper. I think when he realizes the M8 is here, he has the fuel for a Stug, and I think that's exactly what he should do as soon as he sees this M8, because unless he's going to gamble with upgun Puma with no vet against an M8, that's 50, not 50-50, but still a Puma is able to lose.
Oh, here comes the M8. Wow, these Flamer guys just reinforced in time before they get annihilated. Let's see, they're going to play Ring Around Rosie with the Wehrmacht quarters. The M8 is just in your base. Puma hits a mine right by the church. There's been mines there all game, and look how much damage it took. Wu is just upgraded to stickies. If he can get his rifles up near that Puma, they could easily take it out.
Yeah, mines are the best counter to Puma. Pretty much, like, I'm pretty sure I see more destroyed engines than damaged engines from Puma's dispatch when they go over mines, so I'm not sure if that was intended, but yeah, the Stug is just about to be made. Oh, and he puts an M8 mine just in front of the Sturm Armory, so unless he gets a quick mine sweep, he's either going to have to cancel or face getting a hefty amount of damage as soon as the Stug pops out with the damaged engine.
Look at this, rifles are laying a mine in front of the Wehrmacht headquarters, and what do you got coming out there? You got a Stug coming out?
Yeah, Stug, he's just cancelling and remaking. Like, he needs to buy time to, I don't know, he's gonna have to, like, either sacrifice a unit to walk on the mine so the Stug can come out or what, but either way, like...
While that drama unfolds, we've got a huge confrontation in the center, and these Flamers got in deep. The sniper misses the shot. The Puma's trying to stop him, but look at that, they're all over the sniper! These Flamers are gonna kill the sniper! They do it, and they retreat with their lives. Hero Flamers. 2 rifle squads, they get a sticky in, that Puma's seen its days, the Volks are about to die, and like we saw before, I don't know, but this could be checkmate right here. He's got him owned in his base, he's got him owned in the center, he's captured the MG, the Puma somehow swallows another mine, and now he's indeed out of control. In the base, the Stug comes out, gets a destroyed engine right away, and you know what? This M8, he's like, well, let's see, let me take my pick. Who do I kill? Do I kill this sniper in a bunker, or do I circle straight the Stug and kill him? Let's see, which do I want to do? Whoa, Seb cancels the Wehrmacht quarters so he can try to shoot at this M8. Gotta give him credit. He tries to build some piles, they eat it on the mine in front of their base. Oh man, what a nightmare. What a violent game. They're trying to repair the Stug. The M8's like, I really want to kill the sniper, but it just ain't happening. The sniper gets out of the bunker. Probably not the best idea. He was doing really well in the bunker. Oh, the M8 was placing a mine, but let's see, the sniper came out of the south side of the bunker. I don't know if that mine even would have hit, and somehow the Stug, in 3 quick shots, takes the M8 down to almost no health, but that slippery M8 is going to back all the way up on out of there and said, I already caused enough trouble. And look at this, the sniper walks over the M8 mine in front of the bunker, and that is GG right there.
Oh dear.
It's a classic thing that you say when you're teaching people to play COH, that mines win games, and this game was chock full of mines. Mines, everywhere mines. Minen auf Deutsch. Really exciting base rush checkmate. Fantastic flanking by Wu, and I'm just excited that we've got an even series. It's 1-1, and it looks like we're going at least to the 4th game in Sunday Night Fights episode number 2. Let's see, I'm going to say, Pez, roll it. You let me know if you can do it. Let me know. All right, that's what I like to see. Strafing American armor. We didn't even need to go to armor in this game. Wu did it with rifles, flanks, and a very pesky M8 up in your base. Closing remarks, BioSparks?
I think I've never seen Seb actually lose a game like this. You know, normally he's like, when he does lose, it's really close. So I'm not sure what happened, you know. I was looking at him, and he deleted he lost his Vermont quarters and his tier 3, all he can make was Pyos, and I was just like, oh, Seb, what went wrong this game?
Swarming, old-fashioned, old-school, beautiful American rifle play. Excellent flanks. I mean, I like the last one where Seb had an MG like in the north by the lake, and he had one in the south by the hedges and the graveyard, but Wu managed to get her rifle straight up the middle. And you know, Seb knew that there were rifles behind both of his MGs, so he had to retreat everything. And then there was that other move where he got on the guys in the south, and that whole Volk squad and MG squad were cut off on the retreat, and the rifles just did the little shuffle step left and right, you know, like blockers in a football game, like, we're not letting you guys through the line, we're going to kill every single last one of you, and successfully annihilated those two squads. And that was just a beautiful game. You know, I think that could be one of my favorite short 16-minute games. So much happened in 16 minutes. I mean, these guys are fast and furious. And I'm looking forward to game number 3. Stick with us, folks. We'll take a break. We'll come back at you on the plains of Vangerville. Stick around.